welcome to 3 Point Turn. Andy here. In today's episode, we're going to talk about my friend Mark's 2020 Subaru WRX STi. How's it going, Mark?
Good.
All right, so tell us about your car, man.
So it's a 2020 Subaru WRX STi. It's a base model.
So I see that you have some modification done to it. Can you tell us about your modifications?
Mainly cosmetics.
Okay.
First off is the wheels. It's raised Grams Light 57CR.
What size?
They're 18 by 9.5 plus 38.
And you got some new tires as well for it?
Yes, these are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, running 255/40s.
And you have a little lip kit, I see, right?
Yes, these are all, the lip kit is a Basin R eBay lip kit.
Okay.
So rear spats, side fenders, and front lip.
You have your visors going on?
Yes, those are OEM,
Uh-huh.
which I think is the best looking one for the car.
And you have mud flaps, rally?
Yes, rally armor, mud flaps.
Those are the popular ones, right? Within the Subaru community, right?
Yes, one of the most popular one because the flexibility of it.
And what else do you have? You have exhausts?
Yes, it comes with a aftermarket Remark X-Back.
So a lot of people use actually what NVIDIA, right? Why do you go with Remark instead?
One, price point.
Price
It's
point?
cheap. Quality built is pretty good. Well built is on point. Otherwise, yeah, it's the pricing.
And we're in SoCal, so Remark is actually a local, right, company?
Yes, Remark, I believe they're located in Irvine, California. So
Nice.
they're pretty local.
So let me ask you, you're a big car guy, right?
Somewhat.
Okay, you're someone. So what kind of cars do you have in the past? Some history. Tell us your history about your car ownerships. What was your first car? What was your first car?
My first car was a 1992 Honda Civic hatchback DX.
Was a hatchback. Those are popular.
Yeah.
You should have kept that. Now we actually grow some good money.
Well, yes.
And what's your next car after that?
And then next car was a 2000 Civic EM1, which is the SI version.
But not the SI?
It is the SI.
Oh, it was the SI. Oh, wow. And you didn't keep that either.
Nope.
So he lost two opportunities to keep well-worth collector cars.
And then after that, pretty much I got a 2009 Nissan Altima Coupe.
Okay. Wow, that's a big departure from your Hondas.
Yeah, so that only lasted a year, or not even a year.
So after Ultimo, after 9 months, what do you get next?
A 2011 Honda Civic Si.
All right, going back to the Honda family. Awesome.
From
What
there,
color was that?
That was black. It was a sedan.
Was that modded?
That was modded.
What do you have on there?
So I had rims, I had intake, header, high flow cat.
Wow, you had a lot.
Yes,
Much more than this, huh?
much more.
So a lot of people say that sports car are only 2 doors, right? But I feel that, like the Civic Type Rs, the STIs, the Golf R, right? Those are all, in my book, sports cars as well because they're quick, they're fun, they're versatile. So what was the reason why you chose WRX STi? Well, first of all, why WRX, like the Subaru, right? It's a 4-door sedan, right?
Yes.
Why do you choose that?
It's one of a dream car that, when you're a kid, you always wanted since the
All the Gran
90s.
Turismos and like everything, yeah.
You know, and ever since, they've been so hot back in the early 90s, with the rally crossing. And then always that turbo, the Subaru Rumble.
Yeah.
That what gets everybody the most.
And why STI, not just WRX? Because you save like what? What's the difference? Like price, like 5-6 grand?
10,000.
$10,000. So $10,000, right? That's a price of like a used car, or even a lot of mods for WRX. But why STI and not WRX?
Because of the iconic EJ Rumble motor
Ah,
from the STI. The new motors are the FA motors,
FA motors.
which is the direct injection twin scroll motors.
While the STI still use the old school, basically what we call the old school motor, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Stock suspension on the STI is pretty stiff. You definitely feel a lot, but with that is that you get the suspension and you get the hydraulic steering feeling. So
Oh yeah, hydraulic steering is still old school, it's
it's
not.
still old school, but you can't outbeat that though. You can't have that response feel
With electric.
with electric.
Alright, so Mark, So tell our viewers, like a lot of us car guys, we know the difference between STI and a regular WRX, but what some of the most notable differences on the STI versus the WRX?
First notable difference is basically the Brembos.
Brembos?
Only the STI comes
Real
with
Brembos, not just a sticker, right?
No, they're real Brembos. They only come with the STI, but you can get that with the regular WRX if you upgrade to the performance. But as far as the 6-pot Brembos, you can only get it with the STIs. So
what else?
The wings.
The wing, the iconic wing,
the
right?
iconic high spoiler is STI only. So you can't get that as an option for the WRX.
And STI is only in stick shift because WRX can offer automatic or manual.
And CVT.
Yeah, so basically the STI is only stick shift, 6-speed manual, right?
Correct.
But I think the STI also has a lot of different driving modes, right? Like Sport Plus Sharp, or something like that, right?
Correct. Yes,
So-
so it has the 3 different drive modes.
Uh-huh.
So there's an intelligent mode, which is the economy mode, sport, which is a little fun, and then the sport sharp, which is the little more faster mode.
And do you feel the difference?
Yes. So in each mode, you can feel like the turbo kicking in, depending on which mode. It'll kick in a lot faster than the other. You feel the throttle open up a lot more in the higher in sport mode.
All right, so Mark, so you got the STI, right? What do you like about the car?
Of course, the brakes. for
It stopped really well.
It stopped really, really well. The looks, the spoiler, the iconic spoiler, the rumble noise is good daily. It fits your kids for sure if you have a family.
How's the drive? The drive's good, right?
The drive is good. It's
powerful.
It's fun. First turbo car that I had, so it's definitely different. It's fun.
So
For sure.
what do you not like about the STI now? I mean, we all, when all of us buy cars, right? We're in the honeymoon phase, the first 3, 4, 6 months, right? But afterward, you find these little stuff that like, oh, I wish they did this better. I wish they had this. So what do you wish that was changed on this car?
Definitely the maintenance on this car. It's a little more robust.
Definitely more than your Honda, right?
Correct. So talk about the all-wheel drive system. One tires go out, you got to replace all 4. Engine-wise, it's notorious throughout its life that has ringlets, head gasket issues.
Yep. Because the boxer engine.
It's a boxer engine, yes.
What was the price on this car approximately?
Base MSRP was 36,700-ish before tax, title, and license.
So looking around like 40-some grand for this, right?
Correct.
So for 40-some grand, do you think it's worth it? I'm asking him now after he has a car. How long have you had the car for now?
Since January.
Is it worth that 40-some grand?
If I was to go back in time again, I'll probably say no. I'll probably end up going with the cheaper price of the Honda Civic Type R.
Why do you say that?
I think you could get more bangs for the bucks for it.
For a Civic Type R?
For the Civic Type R.
Given that's MSRP, not marked up, right? Because a lot of
Yes,
dealership
correct.
before, a year ago, was still marked up.
Correct.
Okay, so he's a big Honda guy, right? So when he told me he bought this STI, I'm like, wow, you're going away from Honda, which is great because it's a new experience, right? You have all-wheel drive, you have turbo, right? You have a Subaru boxer engine, so it's a complete departure. As time progresses, he might do more mods, whether it be cosmetic or performance, and then make sure you follow Mark. He started a brand new Instagram just for his car. So what's it called, Mark?
Subi Driven?
Subi Driven. It's actually in the link below, so definitely check Mark's Instagram out and support him and follow him. So what's your ultimate dream car? Like, obviously, this is your current car, right? Let's just say 8-10 years from now, you switch out cars. What's your next car?
Nissan GTR R32 for sure.
Nissan GTR R32. Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to 3-Point Turn today. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification for all the new episodes, and I'll see you next time.